Okay, this is my first YouTube video, so be nice, don't bitch about my floral couch or tell me that you can see my computer screen in my glasses, because I know you can, and certainly do not bitch about the poor audio quality, because I know it's poor. I'm trying to fix it, but it hasn't worked yet, so, you know, give me a little leeway. Anyway, yeah, I think today I'm just gonna say hello, my name's Quaid. I wanted to explain a little bit about my YouTube account. It's called Sir Lanval. It's a name stolen from an old medieval story about one of King Arthur's knights, Lanval, who, falls in love with this crazy hot naked fairy lady he meets in the forest, and then he goes back to Camelot, and Queen Guinevere's like, "Ooh, Lanval, come have sex with me, Lanval." And Lanval's like, "No, Queen, you're married to the king, I can't do that." And she's like, "But I'm the queen, I should get whatever I want." And Lanval's like, "Well, whatever, I can't do that." And then Queen Guinevere calls him gay. He's like, "Oh, I bet you enjoy lying with little boys." And Lanval freaks out and like, "No, in fact, I have a crazy hot girlfriend, way hotter than you are." And Guinevere gets pissed off about this and, condemns him to death for treason for insulting the queen. So, anyway, yeah, time goes by and stuff happens. Eventually, one group of hot women comes riding in, and they're like, "Oh, is that your crazy hot girlfriend? Because she's pretty hot." By the way, they were waiting for her to show up, because if she did, then he would be set free, because he wasn't lying. And he's like, "No, that's not her." And this happens a couple of times until finally the crazy hot fairy lady who he fell in love with shows up in, like, a lacy shift that you can basically see through, and is like, "Yes, I am the hottest fairy of them all, what of it?" And different night, Lanval is like, "Oh, yes, that's my girl." And they're like, "Oh, well, she's way hotter than Guinevere." And so Guinevere's pissed off, but they let him go, and he rides off into the sunset on the back of her horse, which is interesting, but not really what I'm talking about. Anyway, so Lanval is a cool story. It's one I really like. It was the only Knight of the Round Table obscure enough that it wasn't taken by somebody else. But I think it's also way cooler than Sir Lancelot. Or, well, not Sir Gawain. Sir Gawain's very cool, but definitely cooler than Sir Lancelot, because Lancelot's an asshole. But anyway, so yeah, that's the story behind the name. I don't know that anyone actually cared, or even that anyone will really see this video. I have found that people don't generally watch people's YouTube's videos unless they do something incredibly batshit insane to become popular. Which, speaking of batshit insane, I think my next video will be about the great medieval woman Marjorie Kemp, if anyone cares. But, anyway, yeah, so I don't know if anyone will see it, but if I ever do become popular, which I won't, but if I do, then you can come back and look at this and say, "What the hell's up with the name Sir Lanval?" And then you can see the video and be like, "Oh, yes, okay, that kind of makes sense, I guess." Anyway, so, yeah. Hopefully people will watch my videos, apart from the 12 people who I know that are on YouTube. And, yes. I don't know, I'm just rambling now. Maybe this will make me popular, because I just go on and on forever, but it won't. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now. So, yeah, goodbye, YouTube. Watch me more, please. Make me more popular than my friends.